Hello and welcome back to the Lime Tree Sessions podcast with me, Jack Milcrease.
And Nicole Skirt.
Scott Shaw. If it had been a Halloween night, everyone was dressed up, and of course we got dressed up. Here on the side of the van after dinner, so you look more like the Mask than you do Frankenstein.
Yeah, you've not been here for the last few weeks.
Correct.
Because you've been in New York.
I have indeed. Not the one in North Shields.
Not the one in North Shields.
And we're back. It's been a little while. How's everyone been?
Been good?
Yes.
It certainly has been good, yes.
It's been when did I see you? It was a week or so? Week and a half ago?
Not long before you went away.
Yeah, it's probably about 2 weeks actually. Yeah, I think
Probably.
Probably, yeah. I went to New York last week or the week before or whatever. I don't even know what day it is.
Someone's very
You know what
jet-lagged.
year it is now.
Yeah, I got back really late Thursday night after a delayed flight back to Newcastle because I flew Newark to Heathrow and then Heathrow back to Newcastle, and that flight was delayed. So I think I got in about 2 o'clock in the morning, which is fine. But then my body clock was just wrecked. So I think I actually slept for 12 hours because I got up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then today's Monday and I still don't feel right. But we'll bypass that. We'll talk all about that later on. The gigs. How have your gigs been this week?
Good.
I have.
I'm going to remember where we've been in a second.
Friday we were... I can't remember Friday.
No, but I can't remember.
I remember Saturday.
Saturday was good.
Saturday was good.
We'll come back to that. Friday, it was local.
It was. Where we were? I kind of think. Oh, the pub man. What's it called? The one that's in Heaton.
The pub man.
What's it
Oh,
called?
the Lockside.
The Lockside in aye.
Have you played the Lockside? Have you
No,
played the Lockside before?
In
It's
Heaton?
fairly new, being done up.
Yeah,
hasn't it?
it's owned by the same people that own the Millstone.
Right.
So that's how we got on.
That's how we got on.
Is it
but
a black horse? Black horse?
Oh, it might be actually.
I don't know. It was nice.
Oh,
inside.
it was a good gig.
It was. We are playing a pub gig again, though.
Yeah,
it
we've
was
not done
very
pubs in a while.
hectic, and the audience is sort of breathing in your face, and
Yeah.
it was an experience to say the least. But it was a really good night.
Oh, it was.
It was packed.
It was saying we missed the atmosphere of a pub, but not the chaoticness of it.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, the hassle's sort of not worth it, but it is at the same time.
Yeah.
Once we were set up, it was fine.
It's worth it every now and again,
That's
yeah,
a good way of
but
putting
not
it, yeah.
every single
Yeah,
night.
from being set up to finishing, it was worth it.
Yeah.
Getting into the pub and getting out of the pub past lots of drunk people.
Saying, will you do one more song? Will you do
when you're
more
used to a back
songs?
door at a club and you can just go straight on stage.
Yeah.
It was really hectic, but we had a really good time though. We did really.
We
enjoy
did,
it.
yeah. Because actually, one of my old primary school teachers was there. Well, not a teacher. She was a receptionist there, and she was there, so it was really nice to see her. I'd seen her in years. That was really nice to catch up. But there was a few
different
people there we knew.
which was nice.
You said that at the same time.
I know.
Great
We're in
minds.
sync, man.
We're in sync,
We
aye.
spent too much time together.
So that was Friday.
Saturday, I'll let you explain Saturday, but
Saturday was another fun one.
I saw the pictures.
We were at the Holiday Inn in Seaton Burn, by Seaton Burn Roundabout,
Mhm.
and it was a charity evening for a bloke we know from North Shields called Jed.
Jed.
I
Or Giles, as Scott kept
for some
calling
reason
him.
I kept calling him Giles.
Giles.
But anyway, it was a charity night. There was 2 bands on. There was us, and have you heard the Howard Baker band?
Yeah.
Local band.
think so.
Actually, they're really big on this, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
They've been around for years, but he's got one hell of a voice.
Oh, do you reckon he's in his... I don't want to be rude to the bloke. Do you reckon he's in his 70s?
Late 60s? I reckon late 60s.
He can
maybe.
still... That's how I sound in my mind.
He's unreal.
Right.
It's
He
unbelievable
was singing
voice.
AC/DC.
Oh, I was singing
Original key,
AC/DC.
probably.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like... Everything was copy key. It was just fantastic. He was
Yeah.
a really good singer. He's a really nice bloke as well.
He was, yeah. But we were on before them, and then there was a DJ on called Lionel Vinyl, and he had the massive afro and everything, the orange that he suit with the flares and all sorts. It was bloody wicked, that.
He was mental.
But I would have been a Halloween night. Everyone was dressed up, and of
course.
course we got dressed up. As you
You
said,
say
you
we
saw,
got dressed up.
as you say, you saw the photo, didn't you, Jack?
Yeah.
What were you?
We'll
what-
post it on the Lime Trees Instagram, I think.
right. What were you again, Frankenstein?
Well,
You were a person with a green face.
I didn't have I couldn't get the bolts.
Right.
So I was just a man with a green face, really. I
I
could
saw-
have been anyone.
When he came around the side of the van after dinner, so you look more like the Mask than you do Frankenstein. Because he had a purple jacket on as well. So you look more like the Mask. I was.
Aye, because you looked wonderful,
I know.
didn't you?
I was fucking Wolfman or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Aye, Wolfman. And it had this brown face paint as well, which I was putting on beforehand. It just wasn't working. So
You just like had a mucky face.
It was literally just a hairy mask that you attach to your face. It has a cutout for your eyes and your mouth. But I was playing, the hair on the mask kept getting me gob, and also ended up just flipping it on the top of my head. So
I looked around at one point and you just had it folded.
all
on
it
top
was
of
was
his
just
head.
a bit of hair across the top of my forehead. Felt the night, but that was a crease. Kelvin was the devil.
He had a red face.
He suited
He
it,
looked
to be
good,
honest.
he looked good.
Calvin's was pretty good. I think Rob had the best costume.
He did, aye.
He was the Phantom of the Opera because he was going to be Dracula
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
because he had the teeth, but he couldn't sing with the teeth in. So it wouldn't have worked if he didn't have the teeth in. So he just like, fuck it, I'll get a mask. So that was what we're.
But I think it looked great with that capes because we have fans at our gigs and stuff.
Oh,
Both
no,
of that
right.
capes were just flowing and they were bloody twirling around with the guitars. Oh yeah, it was fucking class.
That's funny, that, like.
So that was our weekend gigs for you.
Yes,
we
it
didn't have
was.
one yesterday, but aye.
No.
That was our weekend.
But Saturday was good.
It was aye. Good
But,
fun.
and you've
Excellent.
obviously not been gigging.
I was on Saturday.
You were on Saturday.
Oh,
I
of
was
course
on
you were,
Saturday.
yeah.
I was depping again with the Houndcats at...
Shout out to the Houndcats.
Shout out to the Houndcats,
Woo.
who gigged last night dressed as the Beatles.
Oh, no,
Oh,
I saw
yes.
that.
Yeah,
Aye.
that looked fun. Yeah, on Saturday, I can't remember the name of the pub, but it's in a place called Mask in Redcar. But
The
it's
Halt. Were they playing the Halt?
No, that's
That
where,
was
that's,
last night.
That's
Oh,
where
that was
they were
last night.
Is it Mask by the Sea?
Yes,
Aye.
I can't believe that's how you pronounce it. It should be Maskee. surely,
I was
'cause it's
thinking
got
that,
it's
yeah.
got an E on the end.
Oh.
Anyway, but I asked them how it was pronounced, and they said that. So I can't remember the name of the pub. To be honest, I'm not even.
Life
gonna
of a musician.
look, not even going to look it up. But anyway, it was a private birthday party, and it was chocker. And it's kind of one of those gigs where, like you were saying, the atmosphere is great, but you do feel a little bit on edge. Because there's no separation. Although there was separation because Jack brought those, like when you go in a queue in a shop and you got those barriers
Oh,
with,
yeah.
with the pulley.
Like the seatbelt material
yeah.
pulley things.
Does he have them?
He brought some from work.
Really?
He took
Oh,
some.
we should get some of them.
Aye, that would be
That'd
good,
be cool.
wouldn't it?
So there was a little bit of separation, but like if they weren't there, they would have just been like all over.
We usually use the guitar cases and stuff to line across the front. We
Yeah.
sometimes do that.
or they would have just knocked them over. They were like,
All right.
They were-
Someone did in ours, to be fair.
Aye, they did actually. Aye.
Someone knocked into them.
I'd say the stage,
The stage,
the
in inverted commas.
stage, i.e. area of the pub.
Yes.
Um,
The pallet he's been given.
yes, was probably the size of this room. So
Alright.
we were very
Snug.
snug, yeah. Luckily, John, the drummer, has one of those really small cocktail kits,
Aye.
and me and Jack were like next to each other. It was great. So, but yeah, it was a good gig. Birthday boy was happy. He was 60.
Cool.
And yeah, it was a good gig. I love playing with them. It's great. Like
Aye, you
I
do,
think
don't you?
ironic.
Good gods. Like.
Ironically, since knowing Jack and since Jack Harvey from the Houndcats, who has been featured on Lime Tree many times,
Many thanks.
has
Thank you,
indeed.
Jack.
Thank you.
we'll get him back on. And obviously, since knowing him and since knowing you guys, I love playing the 60s stuff. It's great. Like it's just the best.
It's good fun.
Like all the bluesy stuff. Like it's just meant. Like what surprises me, and I know it shouldn't, but it surprises me how many people like it.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, like
All
like it.
ages.
Yeah, like
All ages.
everyone was on the dance floor for like songs that, to be fair, I wasn't really aware of before playing the 60s stuff. You know what I mean? Like even like something like Painted Black. Like people were on the floor for that, and I was like, fuck, like it's
Aye.
it's pretty cool. But yeah, love playing with those guys, and it was a really good night. Okay, it's now time for
What do you listen to?
right, Scott. What have you been listening to?
I have been listening to a song by Liam Fender, Sam Fender's brother,
Right.
called "Love Will Conquer." It is an unreal track. It's sort of gospely, but it's got this massive sound to it, and his voice is like it's low, but it's just wicked. It's a really cool track.
I think it's very different from his
Have you
brother.
heard
It
it?
is. It's very different from his brother. Stuff.
Yeah, I don't think it's for me.
No, I
Do you
don't
not
like it. I don't
Oh,
like
I
it.
do.
No.
There's an out for us. I
Really?
listened to the first bit of it. I thought, no, not for me.
I like the video. The video was good.
I've not seen the video.
The music video is quite nice. I think it's got like quite a nice.
Do you know, I think
message.
it's got like a Christmassy feel to it without having the sleigh bells on.
It's
I think it could be a Christmas song.
I think
it's
it's
got
very,
that sort
it's
of feel.
very. I don't think the song is, but I think the video is quite uplifting. I think it's quite it's a nice like. I don't know about a Christmassy vibe, but it's definitely like a wholesome kind of vibe. But
Yeah,
we
it
should
is
watch
wholesome.
the video
I'll
because
watch
the
the
video is
video.
genuinely very good. and it's cool to see him doing stuff. Like I
It
think
is,
it's
yeah.
awesome, local lad and all that, and hopefully, it all goes well.
We'll get him on the pod.
That would be great. Well, I
could do.
don't know him personally, but Sophie's drum teacher, David Lowry, he plays drums on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you never know. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, we'll see. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. I like what he did with his logo.
Yeah,
Yes, the
yeah.
logo
Logo's
is
cool.
cool. We'll definitely give him that one.
That's pretty cool. But yeah. Oh, awesome. I've been listening to something that's like really old, but like, it's one of those songs that like I definitely should have known, shall we say? Right?
Uh-huh.
But like, I've honestly never heard it. So, when I went on the plane, I thought, right, I need to download some music for the plane here. So I thought, well, I'll download the Beatles Essential playlist, right? And there's a Beatles song, a big song, never heard, and I 100% think it is now.
I'm looking forward to hearing what he's
I
going to
know,
say
so
now.
am I.
It's probably my favourite Beatles song now, and we have to do it.
Right, before we go any further,
You're going to guess?
no, you're going to tell what album it's off, and then we're going to guess.
Oh, shit.
That'll be
I
better.
suspect I know the Beatles albums inside out.
Oh, I don't know what album it's on. I think it's on...
What era is it? Is it early, middle, or late?
It's kind of early, I think.
Right.
I think it's on Beatles for Sale or the black and white one.
If he doesn't know, we're never going to get
No,
it.
you're just gonna
No.
have to. Just gonna have to.
Do you
go
want to guess
for
what song it is? It's on a Beatles Essential playlist, so it's a big song.
Oh.
Can I have a look at an essential playlist?
Uh-huh.
You say it's on. Could be on Beatles for Sale.
Is it on one? That they're big.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm intrigued now to know what it is.
I'm trying to think of songs that you would like.
I just thought it was such a great song.
Is it bluesy?
No?
No.
It's quite
I don't know. See,
commercial.
I don't know what Beatles. If it's quite a big one, I don't know what Beatles songs you would know beforehand.
I think you should just tell.
Yeah,
I
just
think
tell
you
us
just
whenever
tell
they
her.
get it.
All right. 8 days a week.
You've never heard
I've never-
8 days a
off.
week? Really?
Never heard it, and it came on my playlist, and I was like, "This is such a great song." Like,
It is a good
it's
song.
I don't know. There's something about it. Like, it's very commercial, and maybe that is why I like it. I don't know, but like, I thought it was just great. The harmonies on it, brilliant.
Did you not think that movie a few years ago had a really weird title?
I'll be honest, I never watched it.
You've never seen 8 days a week?
No, I've never seen it days a week.
It's really
No.
good.
So yeah,
I was
that's
not expecting that when you were saying it about a song you'd not heard before.
yeah.
It is on Beatles for Sale actually. You were right on that,
I
but
couldn't think of what album.
I was
it's on.
trying to think of songs that would. But 8 days a week. Wow.
Yeah, it's a great song.
It is,
When
That's
you-
like saying I've never heard Hey Jude. That's on that level.
Is it as? Is
I don't
that song as
know.
big
I
as
don't
Hey
think
Jude?
it's that quite
It's
that level.
quite big.
It is quite big. Not that big though.
Yeah,
We tried it once, didn't we?
Yes.
It didn't quite work out,
No.
but it's a good song.
I think we should do it on here.
Yeah,
It's,
we'll give it a
it's
go.
so
We'll give it
good.
a
It's a good song.
I think it was great.
We'll get Jack on that one.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jack,
we'll
if you're
try that.
listening,
We've got a job for you.
yeah,
Absolutely,
8 days
yeah.
a week.
Well, I was saying to him on Saturday we need to go back to his house and do some more.
Yeah, that'd
'Cause
be cool.
That would be the ideal scenario because
Yeah.
we've already got that playlist.
I'm
on
sure he
YouTube.
doesn't mind us commandeering his house.
I asked him. He
cinema
went, yeah,
room.
it's fine.
Oh,
Like,
that's
he'd be fine. Lyndon.
Lyndon?
Just rock up at the door and not tell him. Ding dong. Hello.
We're here to record a
The
session.
thing is, he'd be well up for
Yeah,
it.
he will be well up for it. You're
He'd
right.
be well up for it, man.
We'll
so
camp
funny.
outside of his house. It'll be fine.
So funny, man. Anyway, Lyndon, what have you been listening to?
So,
Voice break. Sorry.
yes, we've all hit puberty. It's fine. Well, most of us have. I've been, for a long time now, for the last week, I've been listening to Thriller
Oi, oi. Yeah.
for reasons that will become clear soon.
So it'll be out when this comes
yeah, it'll
out.
be out, yeah.
Oh, that's true. We could probably talk about it after this then.
Yeah, we'll talk
But
about it.
we did a cover of Thriller for the Lime Tree Sessions, which features lots of people. It's our biggest collaborative efforts
To date.
to date
On the Lime Tree session.
on the Lime Tree Sessions.
Link will be in the description of this YouTube video
Yes,
if you want to check
go
it
give
out.
it a watch. It's a labour of love. It was good fun to make. It's good
Oh,
fun to
yeah.
work with all those different people. There's 8 different people
Yeah.
on the track, which is a lot. But no, I re-listened to that over and over again. So I had listened to the original, and it's just like one of the best songs
It is great.
ever. I mean, the album is one of the greatest albums ever. I
Oh,
think
aye, definitely.
in any like the Rolling Stones or any sort of magazine or anything, I think Thriller's always up there. It's one
Right
of the
up
most
there, yeah.
commercially successful albums.
It is,
ever,
yeah.
it? Or is it the most?
I think it might be
It might
me,
be.
you
It's
know.
that a rumours, isn't it? I'm sure.
I think so, yeah.
But it's a fantastic album. But Thriller is a fantastic song, and obviously it is Halloween today, as of when we
Yeah.
record this.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we're all dressed very spooky. It's all good.
Yeah, yeah.
In our denim jackets, and we're whatever that is.
Whatever it is. I don't know what it is actually.
Scott's a fisherman.
Yeah, Scott's a fisherman.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm looking right from the 80s.
Yeah.
Denim shirt underneath.
Very appropriate for thrillers. That's
Yes.
There you go.
good. But yes, so that's
I'm all
all.
zombied up. Yeah.
I have a green face again.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah.
He's just really ill.
Who said that?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Someone's.
Oh, it was Alex.
Oh, it's Alex.
Oh, yeah, it was. He did, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
God,
funny.
something would have
like-
been very wrong with us if I had a green face like that. But
Wait, I made the. So for Thriller, we advertised it yesterday with like a date and Lyndon's face with spooky eyes. It's like the shittest Photoshop edit I've ever
Well, that's
done.
what's good about it, though.
Yeah,
that's me
I like
about
how
it.
crude it was. To be fair, it was quite good.
like it's meant to be a bit janky. Do you know what I mean? Like, because Halloween's not perfect, is it? You know what I mean?
No.
Halloween is a bit of a meme at times. Like, it's a bit of
Yes.
a a joke, I guess. So yeah, I was like, I was trying to make it look cool, and I was like, do you know what? Like, I think
That'll do.
I'm just gonna make it look shit because
Yeah.
like it'll be way funnier. So
The thumbnail,
yeah.
on the other hand, the thumbnail looks mid.
Yeah, the thumbnail was wicked.
You say that. I think a professional Photoshopper would say otherwise.
No, for
Um,
us, I think it does the job. It's wicked.
Yeah, it's cool. I think yeah, it's all right. I think
Don't put yourself down. That's
No.
our job.
yeah. The thing is, you'll only ever see it really small. on
Well,
the
exactly,
screen.
you're not gonna
So
see it very
it's
long.
Fine. It's fine. So, but yeah, that was pretty cool. And I guess we'll talk about that next.
Yes.
So as Lyndon mentioned there, we've done a cover of Thriller by Michael Jackson, and we've invited like every musician under the sun to appear on this. I'll be honest, this isn't really. I don't really know much about it because I've been away, and I went away like in the very early stages of this production where it was the three of us.
Yeah,
and
Jack went away when it was piano, bass, guitar, and me.
Oh, and drums as well. Sophie.
And, did you hear the drums?
Not until they finished.
No, not
All
until-
right,
no,
oh,
it was
there you
literally
go.
just us.
So like I left and I was like, oh, see ya. And then like it was kind of like left into your guys' hands, and you've done like an amazing job. Like I think it's brilliant. Like I can't. It sounds really patronizing, but I was really surprised and really proud because it's just brilliant. Like it's so good. So yeah, tell everyone who we got on it. You know.
Well, we've got a few different people on it.
We'll have.
Obviously, there's us.
I was
Yeah.
3.
There's a friend of ours called Lauren Curry who did the second verse of the
She
song.
did
Who's an
indeed.
old school friend, went to primary school with me.
Wow.
So I've known her for 20 plus years.
Aye.
Third verse was
Jamie.
Jamie, who's got a phenomenal voice.
Jamie Lee
Everyone
Harrison.
who's heard it has commented on Jamie's
He's
voice.
insane,
'cause
Jamie,
He's just got one of the best voices
Wow.
I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's incredible.
We got Jack Harvey.
Yep.
Hello, Jack, again.
Hello,
He's got
Jack,
lots
again.
of promotion out of this.
Watch him not even listen to this podcast.
I know you're not listening. No, I think he does, doesn't he? Listens
Yeah,
to all
he
of them.
does. He does.
Hello, Jack. Jack did the solo at the end and all the rhythm
Yeah.
throughout, which was really good, by the way, Jack, if you're listening.
Yes.
Yeah.
Min solo.
Yes,
Very good.
We will definitely get you to do some stuff again, so that's always good. And a saxophone player friend of mine called Mehdi, who lives in the Netherlands, to play some saxophone bits at the start and
That was
throughout
class.
it, which was
Really good.
the added touch
Oh,
it
it's
needed, I think,
unreal.
was the saxophone.
It's unreal.
So, but yeah, so that
On
was...
Sophie, of course. We've got Sophie on
And
drums.
Sophie,
drums.
yes. Sophie's just part of the group.
She is. She's
Yes.
part of the band.
Honorary member.
An honorary yes. The fourth lime trio.
Yes.
Yes, if
The
that's,
fourth
if that's a thing.
LTS. Aye.
But, yeah, it was a long process. I mean, 2 weeks. The time you were away
Yeah.
was the time it took us to do it, but it was very stressful at times.
It was
trying to
indeed.
work out.
It was great.
It's one of the biggest edits I've done as well.
Oh yeah, it started off.
but-
I mean, the session is many tracks long.
Yeah.
Of
Aye.
vocals and guitar takes and saxophone. It's just very long, but not as long as it was for Scott. So
No.
Do you know what? It was alright, and then once I got into the multi-clip thing, once I had to get everything lined up, that was the hardest part. Because
Yeah.
Jamie sent the video without any audio on, so I couldn't sync.
yes, that wasn't helpful.
So I had to literally use it from using his mouth movements.
Right.
But it came together in the end, and it looks mint. I'm
I thought it was
pretty
great.
chuffed with it. Like we've done a good job.
So that's out as you hear this now.
It is.
Yep.
But
Link
it comes
down
out
below.
6 o'clock tonight on Halloween. So if you're watching this, listen to this after Halloween, which you will, because this will come out next week.
Yeah.
Go have a listen to that.
Aye, go and have a
'cause
look.
It's been a good fun to work on it. So we're very proud of it. So
It's excellent, and it's kind of the prelude into doing more of these.
Yes.
Oh, I
And
want to do more specials.
We're not going to give too much away, but we definitely want to do a Christmas one.
Yes.
With possibly more guests because we'll have more time. Because we're actually going to
We've
start.
planned this one.
Yeah, we're going to start the pre-production.
It's not a
of
last
that.
minute job anymore.
We're going to start the pre-production of that today, basically after this. So
Christmas songs in October. Oh,
yeah,
God.
I know.
Do you know what? It's been the song that we have chosen. It's been stuck in my head for fucking ages.
Yeah.
It's my favorite Christmas song.
It's arguably my favourite Christmas song as well.
Yeah.
Just because of, I don't want to say it too much.
But I know that's
Yeah.
all we'll leave them.
Yes.
That's all they need
It's
to
a
know.
good Christmas song.
It's great.
So there.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
So yes, look forward to hearing that.
Absolutely. We'll probably do a few other Christmas songs throughout December as well. Maybe celebrate it a bit more and, do some
Get in the
Warm-up
Christmas
stuff.
spirit.
some warm-ups. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
That'd be
absolutely.
good. But
But
we'll
yes.
have to get all the tinsel out and
Oh, fairy
Dress-
lights.
dress
Oh my God, have you got a tree?
yeah, I can get a
Oh,
tree.
we should get a tree out. That'd be great.
Tree, tinsel and lights.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick, actually. I think we should do that.
Get it done. No, we'll get
Just
it done.
put it in the corner. That'd be great.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just make it known that it's Christmas.
Yes. Can you over Christmas a room? We're about to find out.
We're
It's
certainly
gonna.
not.
The thing is, though, all the neighbours will be going, "Hang on, where are they going with that tree? It's November."
Bring the Christmas box down and going, they're mental, them. Absolutely barking mad.
Aye. But yes, look out for the Halloween special and the Christmas special at some point in Christmas.
So, you've not been here for the last few weeks
Correct.
because you've been in New York.
I have indeed. Not the one in North Shields.
Not the one in North Shields.
The one in...
Otherwise, that would have been very handy for doing the Thriller project.
Yes.
But no, in the United States of America.
America.
So,
Yeah.
tell us what you've been doing.
Well, to be honest, it's
Because it's not really been a holiday, is it?
well.
Has it
it's-
been a mix?
It's
A
been
mix?
it's been a mix. Do you know what? It's weird. When I came back from Amsterdam, I genuinely felt quite upset because I was like, "Wow, this has been."
Because
such
we
a...
weren't there.
Yes,
That's why.
Well, that's one reason. But more so,
You're not supposed to laugh,
I
Jack.
know, I'm really sorry. But more so because I was like, this is such an amazing place. I had such a great time and I was gutted to come home, really. Leaving New York, I obviously was good to come home, but I felt, this is going to sound awful,
Did
but
you feel more ready to come home?
I felt satisfied.
right.
Is what
Like
is
you'd
what-
accomplished what you went there to do, if you will.
I think it's more so because every single day from about 8 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock at night, we were doing things. So
Very full on.
it
then.
was like there wasn't any time because in Amsterdam, we might came home at about 9, 10 o'clock. You watch some TV, you go to bed, you wake up a bit later, you head into town like mid morning. You know what I mean? There's downtime.
Yeah.
There was no downtime in New York, but I'm glad because it meant that we did everything we wanted to do. So, like Lyndon says, it wasn't really a holiday because we actually made 3 music videos while we were out there, which. I don't think. No, one of them might be out when this is out. Actually, it'll be linked down below. I don't know which one it is because I'm not my manager. So, it'll be linked. It'll be
Out
linked.
of his hands now.
It'll be linked down below if it's out. So, but yeah, we made 3 music videos, and we walked an average of 12 miles a day.
Fucking hell.
My feet were alright because I was wearing Vans and they were comfy, so I was cool. Although on one day I had to wear as part of the outfit.
I saw
for
you
the-
wearing
yeah.
Alex's stuff, yeah.
As part of the outfit for one of the music videos, I wore Alex's coat, which I actually really liked.
Were they his shoes as well? I saw the shoes.
Yeah,
they look big on you.
Yeah, ironically, they were tight. They were.
Were they?
Yeah.
They'll actually
What
look big on
size
you.
shoes are you both?
We were the same, but I think Chelsea boots are meant to be a touch smaller because there's no
Yeah.
laces.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they were quite tight on my feet. And it wasn't really my thing. Although I would like some Chelsea boots, but not that
Not them
kind,
ones.
not suede, probably gold leather. So yeah, that day was a bit difficult because Chelsea boots aren't designed for walking around New York in. So
No.
that was a bit difficult.
No,
but apart
definitely
from
not.
that, it was fine.
At least you're not 12 miles worth of New York.
No, definitely not. And that was excuse me. And that was the day as well because obviously we were shooting this music video. That was the day that we were walking around quite a lot because we were getting shots of different bits of New York and all that kind of stuff, like getting on the subway and that kind of stuff. So you'll see it when it.
I know, I
when it
can't wait to
comes
see
out.
that one. Like,
I've vlogged the whole thing.
Of course you did.
That will be out.
think of the
when-
vlog. Think of the vlog.
Think of the vlog. That'll be out when this comes out. So that'll definitely be linked down below. I've managed to cut it down to 32 minutes.
It's impressive because I imagine you
How
filmed quite a
much
bit as
footage
well.
did you get overall? Do you know how many hours worth or
I don't know.
just
actually.
a lot?
A lot.
A lot.
I don't actually know how much it was altogether. Easily over an hour and a half of footage, easily.
Yeah.
But once you kind of like put it in Final Cut and you cut it up, and especially like all the slow-mo stuff, it's just like 5 seconds of footage each time of like
Exactly.
a building, and then you slow it down.
And then you've got
and
10 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, but yeah, it was such an amazing place. Like the amount of stuff we did as well. Like I don't really want to talk too much about it because, like I say, it's all in the vlog, and the vlog, like
No spoilers.
No, but no
Go
spoilers.
watch the vlog.
The vlog will take you back to the experience. But like I say, we did a music video where I was dressed up as Alex for some reason. We did a music video where I was in a studio and it was
That
like a
looked class,
one shot kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
With a white background in black and white. That was really cool. And I did a live music video where it was actually in a park in New Jersey, but over the road is the New York skyline. So I was playing in front of the New York
That
skyline.
looked unreal.
It doesn't look real, does it though?
No, it looks
like
a bit green screen.
I promise it's not. I've got photos and evidence to back it up, but it does. It looks great.
But
It's really good.
that test edit that Alex sent, it looks bloody mint.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks mint.
It's absolutely great. I mean, that they're all kind of coming out consecutively, like week after week, because we're kind of we are on the real back end of the In My Stride era. So we're kind of rounding it off by basically every week dropping the last bits of content.
Yeah.
So, like you say, the 3 music videos, as well as the music videos, all the live performances that we've done are actually going on streaming services. So, the Sober Live from the Barn is coming out on Spotify, etc. Try and Live from Coffee Bank and Wait Live from New York, which is the one filmed in front of the skyline. They're all coming out on streaming services as well. So, if you did want to watch the video, you can just listen. And yeah, we saw everything. Like, name something in New York, we saw it. Which was awesome.
Yeah.
So it basically what I'm trying to say is the next time we go, it won't be a tourist trip because we've done everything.
Yeah.
Did you do that one where you lean out?
Yeah.
Oh, you did end doing it.
So we didn't do Edge, which is the one where like it's like a big triangle that comes out of the building,
right?
And it's all glass floor. We didn't do that because Alex didn't want to do that, but we'll do that. We'll probably me and Soph will probably do that next time. But we did 3 skyscrapers. We did one World Trade Center, which is pretty famous. It's one of the most famous ones. Then we did Top of the Rock, where we did like a little photo shoot for the next EP, which we'll talk more about.
Very cool.
At a later time. And then we also went into Summit 1 Vanderbilt, which I think is the newest one, and it's a bit more like of a artsy place because it's like mirrors on the ceiling and weird artwork and stuff, and that's the one where it's got like a glass box that hangs out and you can go out. So that was pretty cool. They make you wear like when you go to the swimming baths and you got to put those things on your shoes. They make you wear them because there's mirrors on the floor.
All right.
So you can't smudge it and stuff. So yeah, it was just incredible. Like the first day we were there, we got we drove into New Jersey like on the riverfront, and then got the train in. But before we got the train in, we just kind of walked along the riverfront, and the skyline was just there.
Yeah,
and it just looked like a picture. Like it was just ridiculous.
Not
like
real.
It was crazy. And I'm really glad actually because we stayed in New Jersey, not New York. I'm really glad we did, to be honest, because you get to look at New York that way. When you're in it, you can't see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, amazing trip. It just means that the 4 of us need to go again. Like we all need to go. I mean, the plan eventually is to all go to Nashville, but we all need to go to New York now. So
I would love to
been
go.
decided.
It's been decided. It has to happen because I think it's quite a doable trip now that Alex is over there. I mean, props to Alex and Kelly because they ferried us about everywhere.
Yeah.
And made the trip really special. So thank you guys. I know Alex listens, so yeah, thank you. It was absolutely great. It was just such a great trip, and definitely we'll all need to make a trip over there. Like it was great. Do some music stuff, do some touristy shit. It'd be great. Okay, now it's time for
Quick fire questions.
All right, so I've just done my usual Googling of random questions because, believe it or not, we don't plan this.
Really, you'd never know. Honestly, we're so slick and straight to the point.
Professionality is our middle name. So,
Mine's William, but there you go.
yeah. I don't have a middle. Do you have a
Neither do
middle
I.
name?
No, I don't.
I always wanted one.
So does me
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Me
Well,
too.
so quick side note. Quick side note. Might as
There
well
you go.
put
You
this
know
in.
more about us every week.
Quick side note. My mum and dad. It never actually came to fruition. But I remember my mum and dad didn't pick a middle name for me because when I got to a certain age, they wanted me to pick my own.
Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing.
It's not really. It's not really a thing. You just go in and change your birth certificate and just like
Well,
change it.
have you picked one?
No, I never did.
You've not? No. Oh, well.
I always wanted it to be a name beginning with A, so that my initials
Jam.
would spell Jam.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
I always thought that would be quite good. I wanted it to be. We might as well just get into this. This isn't a question, but whatever.
Again, we were just saying beforehand that these aren't quick fire questions
these
whatsoever.
are long-winded questions. We'll change the jingle.
I haven't even asked a question yet.
No.
I'm just talking about the fucking middle name. So I always wanted it to be an A, and I was obsessed with AC/DC as a kid. So I thought Angus for a while, but then I was like, maybe not.
Jack Angus Milcrease.
Yeah, so
Actually, that is cool.
So
to
I
be fair.
thought that would be cool for a while, but then I was like, can you imagine the ridicule I get, like, at border control? We didn't talk about border control in the US, but we're not going to. It was all right. And then I was really into Iron Maiden, and then the guitar player in that band's called Adrian, so I thought Adrian was quite good. And then it just sort of never happened. So, Mum and Dad, when you listen to this, we'll have a meeting at City Hall and see if we can get my name changed again. Right.
Jam.
Anyway.
Adrian.
Adrian! Right. We'll get to some questions there. What song would make the best theme music for you?
Oh, that's a deep one. Again, it's not gonna be a quick answer here.
Don't look at me.
I'm looking at you first. You looking at you first.
So like a soundtrack for your life sort of thing.
Sure. I've got one for me, but
Go on,
it's a total like joke because like I just think it would be great.
Oh, here we go. Go on then.
Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain.
Oh my god.
That's a great. It's just a great
in.
song. Like imagine walking down the street to that.
I feel like the answer to this is because we like these songs rather than it being all philosophical and all sorts. Because that's what mine is. Born to Run, Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
Again, not being philosophical.
Yours
because
is more serious than mine. I
I'm
was
not.
just like,
I haven't been born to run, but it's a good song. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Well, in that case, I could choose Piano Man by Billy Joel.
Oh, that's
why?
cool.
Why are your answers so good? I was going
Mine's
for
not
like
good.
They are. I think
Lyndon's is.
Mine's
Yeah.
just a meme. You know what I mean?
Sing us a song with the Piano Man.
Yeah.
You are.
I think that's
you
great.
are indeed. Lyndon.
I am the Piano Man on occasion.
On occasion. Well, you are. Yeah. You do play other instruments, but
Do you want to
Yeah.
change your answer now, Jack?
I don't.
Are you happy with what you've chosen?
I love that song. That's the problem.
Well, there you go.
It's a great.
Own
It's a
it.
great song.
I think you're just gonna have to stick with it.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna be no. That's gonna be the title, isn't it? Jack feels like a woman.
Yes. It would explain the long hair. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh, it's a great song though. There's a.
Well, yeah, I own it, man.
I haven't watched it yet because I just haven't watched it yet. But she's brought out like a documentary on Netflix that I really want to watch. And I've seen a clip of it, and she like one of her favorite things to do is harmonizing with herself. So she plays the track and she adds like loads of new harmonies on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
song. So good. Yeah, we'll stick with that because I can't think of
Well,
it.
aye.
It would probably otherwise it would be something by Tom Petty probably
Ah, that's a
because I love
shout.
Tom Petty.
Yeah.
We'll go with that because I can't think of anything.
Cool. Next question.
What is the most irrational superstition you have? Now I've got my answer, but
Oh, you bugger. Go on then. What's yours then?
I think you could guess what mine is.
Oh, crashing your car.
No,
What-
man.
what?
No.
That's not a superstition.
No, it's not. Sorry, Jack.
Any excuse to bring this up, I swear to God.
Superstition.
Like, don't walk under a ladder or stepping on three drains or a
actually,
black cat or
that's
something.
mine. That's mine.
What, 3 drains?
3 drains. Ever since I was a kid, me brother do it. So
Alright.
there you go. There's mine. Or go underneath a road sign. That's
The-
another
the-
one.
Right, okay.
Okay.
There's mine.
Okay, fair enough. Then
I'm not really superstitious.
it could be well. Okay, we'll slightly change the question as well because this might fit more my answer. Like superstition / conspiracy theory.
Well, they're two very different things.
I think you could kind of class them as like, are you superstitious about something not being told, kind of thing.
They're both
you know?
nonsense.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't actually believe in mine. I just do it out of habit now.
yeah. No, I don't have anything like that. Like, I don't mind walking under a ladder or stepping on 3 drains, but if a black cat passes in front of us, it means nothing to us. I don't mind.
Oh no, no. That's nothing compared to
So
what I'm
what's-
superstitious
so what's
about.
yours then?
We are in the Matrix.
Oh yes.
Yes. I mean, we agree on this.
Yeah, we're 100% in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Like, for those of you who haven't seen the Matrix, why am I trying to explain what the Matrix is about? This is going to be difficult. Imagine.
We're in a simulation,
Yeah,
people.
simulation. That's probably the best way of describing it. We're in a simulation because too many coincidences happen in my life for that not to happen. Like, there's a great. I won't bore Scott with this for much longer, but there's a great interview
you
of
just can keep going.
Is he called Tyson? What's he called?
Yuri?
No, not him. The scientist.
Tyson?
Not Mike.
Oh, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Him, yeah.
Oh.
I was about to say Mike Tyson. That's a completely different
No.
Tyson.
I'm sure he's got some conspiracy theories.
Possibly. But Neil deGrasse Tyson. There's a great interview of somebody saying to him, "Do you think we're in a simulation?" And he says, "Well, hang on. Like, us as humans have created universes within video games and even just make belief. Who's to say that someone is not doing that and we are the simulation? You know what I mean?"
I'm with you. I'm
And,
100% with you.
I feel like it could happen because we're all the hero of our own story, aren't we?
That is true.
You know what I mean? So everything revolves around yourself. So I think too many things happen for that to be a thing. So
I agree.
but that would
And
be
so does
mine.
Elon Musk, so that's just
Well,
that's
there
solid,
you go.
isn't it?
Elon fanboy over there.
Absolutely. Oh,
Scott's in the corner just like, oh no,
He's
not
just
this
like,
again.
shut up.
Who
He's like,
my
I'm going
friends
to edit
with-
all of this out.
This happens every week, man. Right.
Next question.
If you had to get a tattoo today, what would you get?
Oh,
I know mine already because I've actually talked about it before.
well, I'm completely not against tattoos. I don't want tattoos at all, so I'm
No?
not bothered.
Do you not
do
like
yours
them?
first, and I'll think. If I had to get one, I could probably.
Do you
think
not
of-
like them, or do you just like?
I just think
I
I could never have something tattooed because your life changes so quickly, and
Yeah.
things change so quickly. All it takes is for you to get a picture of a flower on your thing, and then someone dodgy uses that flower, and then you've got a stamp on you that means something else than it did before.
I mean, flower's a bit of an extreme example, but I get
No,
what
but
you're saying.
you get my point. It's that even some numbers, you could have the number 72, and then it might mean something else, and it might mean something to you, but it only takes
Yeah.
for someone dodgy to have that 72, and then
Well, it
people
doesn't
go,
matter as long as you know what it means to you.
Doesn't matter if other people are going to stop beating you up before it, does it? I'm just against
All right,
tattoos because
fair enough.
I could never think of anything I'd want permanently on my arm
That's fair. That's
because
fair.
history changes so quickly. I couldn't think of anything worse.
No, that's fair
And
enough.
you're also 80 at one point and you're covered in tattoos. It's just not my thing.
Oh, I wouldn't get loads of tattoos. Like.
See,
I would get the
I
odd
appreciate
one.
the first answer. The second answer, I hate because it's like what like grandparents say, and like it like I get it.
I think there's plenty of people who have loads of tattoos that I think still look cool when they're older. I don't mind it.
Depends
No,
on
it's
your
not for
age,
you,
isn't
Lyndon.
it?
It's not for
Me,
you.
know. But if
Not for
I had to
Lyndon.
get one,
Jeff Lynne
oh, that'd be good. Shrek
Jeff
off me
Lynne's
back.
afro.
or the spaceship from the album cover.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Is that yours?
Yeah, I probably have. I mean, I'm not going to get one ever, but that would be what. Yeah, I get
Yellow
that.
spaceship.
Well, Lyndon, I've actually organised.
In walks the tattoo
Come in,
artist.
please. Come in. Zzz. Right,
That needle will be going somewhere else if he comes anywhere near me. I tell you.
Scott.
I'd quite like a tattoo of a swallow. It's a
Yes.
family
That's
thing.
such
I've
an old.
said.
My granddad had
Well,
swallows
that's
on his
why,
hands.
because my granddad had one on his
Yeah.
back shoulder. My mum's got one on hers. It's just a family thing. I've tried like those semi-permanent ones. Remember, I had
Yes.
it, and I quite like the idea of having one on my forearm, like either left or right. But that's mine. What about you, Jack?
If it's for free and I don't have to pay for
That's
it.
a point. The cost of canny
That's,
tattoos,
yeah,
don't they?
because if you want like a shit one, then you know I could you could probably swing that.
Give
But
us, give us a needle and some ink. I'll do it for you.
if you want, if money was no object, I'd get like a really cool tiger.
Would you?
Yeah, I like tigers.
Do you like a big piece or like a shoulder one? Or
I imagine like something like on
Up
my
your arm?
I like how I'm showing you, but the audience at home are like what?
His
yeah,
right forearm.
There we go. Yeah, just think it would look. Then when I'm playing guitar, it would, like you could see it.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be quite cool. So, but
sound.
the thing is with tattoos is like I hate to be this person because I'm the kind of demographic that probably shouldn't get them for what I'm about to say, but like it's deciding what to get. You know
Well,
when
that's the thing. In 20 years' time, you might change your mind, and it's on you. And no matter how much
Yeah.
lasering you're going to get, it's always going to be there.
yeah, it would have to be because unfortunately I'm the same person as like I say these two statements and these two statements
Contradictory.
Yeah,
aren't they?
it's like I'd love tattoos, but I don't know what to get. It's like those two statements just don't go together.
Yeah.
Like if we said that to a tattoo
you-
artist, they'd be like, "You probably don't want
Yeah,
tattoos." Then
you probably shouldn't have one then if you don't know what you want.
it's kind of like, well, it's also financial as well because if you want a
They
good
are
one,
really expensive.
you gotta if you want a really good one that's gonna last forever and detail and all that kind of stuff. It depends what you want, of course. But if you're
different strokes for different folks.
Literally.
If you want to do it, do it.
I must say, I never thought we'd be talking about tattoos.
No, me
today.
neither.
But
Let's
there
do one more.
But this is the Lime Tree Sessions podcast.
Absolutely.
Anything
it's
goes.
not really about music anymore, is it?
No.
Okay, we're gonna end with this one. What fictional character would you most like to be friends with?
Okay.
Yeah, you got yours?
My immediate response, I don't know if this is going to change after I have a think about this. My immediate response was thinking Doctor Who.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
Oh,
badass.
that's a mint.
I mean, we
that's a
can
mint
travel
on
through
that.
space and time
That's a good answer.
all day long.
Yeah,
So Doctor Who. David
That-
Tennant's Doctor Who.
that's a great answer. That's a
Oh,
great
no.
answer.
That's mint. That
What was your answer gonna be?
I didn't have one, but I think that's decided for us.
Mine was probably gonna be Batman.
Okay.
'Cause Batman's pretty cool.
I don't want to live in Gotham though. Everyone dies.
Yeah, but if you live in his house, it'd be alright.
Yeah,
Get to play with his car and that.
Is that a euphemism?
No, man. No.
Let me play with your Batmobile.
Oh no. No, we're not doing that. Maybe it's not Batman. Shania Twain.
That wonderful fictional character. Yeah, Doctor Who.
Doctor Who's a great
I
answer.
think it has to be Doctor Who for me as well.
Yeah, a Doctor Who. Now that you said it,
How cool would that be?
it would be pretty cool. It would be pretty cool. Yeah,
I
trying
don't,
to
I
think-
don't think there's any other answer
I'm
other
trying
than
to think.
Doctor
That
Who.
was my initial response, but I don't know if I could think of anyone else. Fictional.
Iron Man would be pretty cool.
Aye, that's a
Stark,
point.
yeah.
Yeah, he could be.
I'm just picking people with money.
But Doctor Who doesn't have money.
No, but the two you did pick were Batman
Yeah,
and
and
Iron
Iron
Man,
Man.
two of the wealthiest people in the
wealthiest
fictional world.
heroes that exist.
We know what Jack wants out of his friends. I can't think of anyone else.
It was more for the cool gadgets than the
Oh,
money.
right,
I should just
okay.
point out. You know,
I can't
yeah.
think of anyone else.
I think you've won this question.
Doctor Who.
with
I think
Doctor
you've won.
Who.
Yeah.
Doctor Who. Doctor Who it is.
Doctor
Perfect.
Who it is.
There we go. Okay, thank you very much for listening to the Lime Tree Sessions podcast with me, Jack Milcrease.
And the Skirk.
And Scott Charlton.
Be sure to check out our collaborative cover of Thriller for Halloween as well as the New York vlog. And we'll see you next week. Thank you.
Bye.